Hello, I hope you're well. My name is Henry Mensa. I'm the author of the book called My Name is Lupus under the pseudonym Ken Williams. Today I just want to tell you a story of how I actually got lupus. The year was 2017. That year was quite hectic for me. I was busy delivering furniture for this certain company, and we had to go up and down the whole of the Eastern Cape delivering things like beds and wardrobes, amongst many other things. The problem there was that they used to pay me after 3 months. So I used to be very stressed of how I was going to get petrol the very next day. So this made me very, very sick because now I started having painful, my legs started getting painful, and to the point that I couldn't walk. I would use a walking stick. But fortunately for me, I discovered some pills called diclofenac. So whenever I took 2 of those, I would actually, after 30 minutes, get better. So the job carried on, and until I think I resigned later on that year. But also during that year, I had court lawsuits from one of my family members, and this kind of put stress upon me. And to a point where when I was attending one of the court cases, I was very sick that they had to postpone. And during that time, I also started going to the doctors, and the doctors couldn't actually find out what was wrong with me. Some of them said I had TB of the lungs, some of them said I had problems with my kidneys, and some of them said I was lacking vitamin E. And basically that was very tough for me that year. I was bedridden and I couldn't move. I remember also crying in bed, like, what's wrong with me? Until a friend of mine told me to go to a specialist in the near town called East London. And when I went there, obviously I was helped by a doctor, a very good, gentle doctor by the name Dr. Gordon. He's retired now. And as soon as they told me that I had lupus, I was like, wow, finally they found the cure. They diagnosed me properly. And I was like, yes, okay, at least they know what's wrong with me. And as soon as they told me that it was an incurable disease, I was like, oh God, why would you give me an incurable disease? But then I was quite excited, because I was like, wow, incurable disease. That means that gives me a chance to be one of the first few who would actually discover the cure. And, with that mind frame, I began now to have a positive mindset and to understand lupus. And I began to do my research about, the body, the spirit, and about spirituality, and also about lupus. And that's a story for another podcast. But that is how I got lupus, and how my journey to overcome lupus began.